पार्लीमेंट हिल ते N.D.P आगू जगमीत सिंह ने महंगाई दी वाधी लागत नाल नजिठण लई परिवारां दी मदद करन लई चाइल्ड बेनीफिट्स अते GST टैक्स क्रेडिट नूं $500 प्रति साल वधाउण लई अपनी पार्टी दे प्रस्ताव ते चर्चा कीती ते नाल ही जगमीत सिंह वल्लों गर्भपात दी पहुंच बारे फैडरल सरकार दे हालिया ऐलान ते भी टिप्पणी कीती गई।
I want to talk about what a lot of Canadians are worried about, what a lot of Canadians are feeling when they go to buy groceries or what they feel when they go to fill up their cars. The cost of everything is going up. The cost of gas has now hit about $2 or more for people across the country, $2 a liter or more. We're seeing cost of groceries so high that families are trying to find discounts and deals to get enough the food they want to celebrate Mother's Day, or to go and visit a family member. They have to think twice. Can I do the road trip to go visit my parents or to visit my grandparents? Is it possible? Can I afford it? Families that were planning for maybe road trips this summer to visit relatives that are further away are now rethinking if they can afford it. It's seriously hitting families, and they're wondering what's going on and how can they can afford to live their lives now with the cost of living going so high. And at the same time, while people are struggling, families are struggling, workers are struggling, people are hurting. At the same time, we see these gas companies, these oil and gas companies, posting record profits. Imperial Oil has experienced its highest profit in 30 years. Cenovus increased its profits seven times in 1 year. And Suncor has jumped profits 3 times. It's 3 times higher than previous year. So we're seeing significant and record profits for these large oil and gas companies. At the same time, we're seeing corporate grocery companies or grocery stores also posting huge profits. So we see the cost of living going up. And anytime the cost of living goes up, there are winners and losers. The winners are these large corporations, the CEO, the shareholders. Those at the very, very top are benefiting from the inflation. And we see families hurting. They are hurting because of this inflation. The cost of living is hurting families, crunching their budgets, making it impossible to do the things that they want to do, to be able to buy the food that they love or their family enjoys, to be able to travel and visit relatives that they want to visit. That's the reality. At the same time, as the cost of living has gone up and inflation has gone up, we've also seen that government revenue has gone up. GST, for example, has gone up because as the cost of things go up, the GST revenue for government has gone up. And so what we're saying, in response to inflation, when the cost of living goes up, the only response we've seen from most governments is to increase interest rates, which again makes it harder for families. People are frustrated with that. And I put a question forward. Why is it that when the cost of living goes up, when inflation goes up, the only people that suffer are people and workers and families? Why is it that the only response? Why can't it be that we actually say, you know what, when the cost of living goes up, particularly when we know that it benefits corporations, that those corporations pay their fair share, that we put in place an excess profit tax on those companies that are enjoying record profits or much higher profits as a result of the cost of living going up, and that we take those profits and invest those back into people in a meaningful way.